Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We have come to the point where it is almost time for St. Nick's Day. And if you don't know, that happens on December 6th every year, but the magic really kind of happens on the 5th. Well, at least in our house, because that's kind of the night where you get excited. You know St. Nick is coming that night. You put your boot in front of the fireplace. That's what we do. That's our custom at least. And the really fun thing is that in our area, there's a St. Nick's parade on the 5th. St. Nick comes in a horse-drawn carriage and he goes around the neighborhood, different neighborhoods. So they have times where you can stand outside and wait. And then he comes, he passes out little treat bags, and then, you know, you get to see St. Nick, wave, get your treat bag, and then you kind of go home. And so we've had this tradition of doing that. And then with a friend of ours, we have like a hot cocoa kind of play date, like little type thing. So it's a really fun day for the kids. At the end of the night, we come home, put our boots out, and then they go to bed and wake up in the morning to kind of enjoy St. Nick coming. So what that kind of means for us, we put our boots out and then we do a little small thing in their boot. So if you're interested in what we did in the past, you can check my previous videos for St. Nick's Day. I'll try to link them, but this is what we're doing this year. So each year I do Christmas ornaments, and the ornaments that we do each year represent what that person loved or was passionate about, or just something that really represents who they were that year. So that's like how we do the ornament, and it sometimes takes a while to pick out what exactly that ornament's gonna be, and sometimes it's super easy. So anyway, Juliana this year, my middle child, she is getting an Elsa, and this was an easy one. She is just obsessed, continues to be obsessed. Like, I am so surprised that she's still so obsessed, because she's been obsessed for so long with Frozen, but Elsa is still like #1 ride or die. So she'll be getting that. Rosemary is going to be getting a Care Bear. She doesn't have one, but her sisters have, her one sister has 3. And so she has kind of taken them over and sleeps with them. And she talks about them. So she's getting a bear. And then Isabel, I really wanted to get her something different because she got a gymnastics ornament last year, but it is still her passion. It's still the one thing she always wants to do. And just like what she loves, what she does in her free time, what she talks about, what she wants to learn more about. So I ended up just doing another one, just a different type. So someone on a balance beam this year. And although I wanted it to be different, I think that's what she's going to truly enjoy. So different than last year's, but still same theme. And then if you're just curious what I got Dan this year, he is getting like a little kayak one, because that's been kind of his thing this year. He got a new one last year. And has been enjoying the water this year. So that's the one I got him. I also always try to do something religious in the boots, because that is kind of the season and the saint that we're celebrating. So a lot of times I'll do holy cards, and this year is no different. I am doing 2 holy cards per child this year though, because it was 6 for $3, so why not? So they're each getting different saints. They're each gonna get 2, and I picked all female because that's what my kids are relating to better at the moment. Last year I did all Christmas themed. This year I'm doing all female, and everyone's getting 2. So St. Lucy, Joan of Arc, St. Bernadette, St. Anne, saints like that. I think I have a St. Monica and a St. Bridget. Yeah, so different saints, different holy cards. Each person is getting 2. And then I also always do, well, not always, but sometimes I do a treat, and that is the same this year, also doing a treat. And this year it's going to be a bag of gold, very traditional for St. Nick's Day. And this is just one bag, and we're splitting it between all the kids. They don't all need their own. This season is filled with so much dessert already. We're just gonna do 1 or 2 little coins for each kid. And then also, I like to do something fun in the boot, something that they'll kind of be excited about. So one kind of smaller fun thing, under $5 typically. So this year, Rosie, the littlest one, she's going to be getting Playmobil figures. So this came in a set, a little horse riding girl and a little horse. she's really into like these kind of little figurines. Typically what she's been gravitating towards lately are the Lego ones, so hopefully this isn't too far off from that, but I think she will like it. And then for Isabel and Juliana, I got them these little wacky faces or princess, like little sticker things, if you know what these are probably. I think they're really gonna like these. We really like bringing these to restaurants with us. These are really great for just passing some time at a table, not necessarily doing it at your house, which of course you can do at your house. But the novelty kind of wears off if you just have them to do it all the time. But if you pack some in your purse, or you just have this on you and you pull it out while you're waiting for food to come at a restaurant, they're just loved and they always want more, and it's just a really fun thing that I've found that's a good time to pull them out. So hopefully they like those as well. And that's kind of all that's gonna go in their boot. So hopefully they enjoy that. It's just something small. A new thing that I am going to do with them this year is over Thanksgiving. So on our way to Thanksgiving and festivities and during that kind of extravaganza, I'm going to work with them to create their Christmas lists. Usually I do that in December. However, I'm realizing now that if I want to shop on Black Friday, I have to have their list done. And I do generally have an idea, but I kind of want them to have it. So we're going to do that kind of over Thanksgiving, and we're going to work on that. And then I will have it so that I know what to get them, but they can send it to Santa on St. Nick's Day. So when they put out their boots, they can put their Christmas list in it, and then it will magically be gone. They'll have stuff in there, and I think that's just gonna be a new fun thing. The other thing I'm gonna do this year, which is new for us, typically we don't have a special St. Nick meal or anything like to celebrate that, but one thing I'm trying to do this year is really celebrate the saints of December, because it just kind of brings, again, that more like what this season is really about into all the craziness. So I do really want to focus on Saint Nick, and usually we have them watch a show, which they, of course, any show they're happy about, but there's some good Saint Nick ones on like YouTube and stuff. So we'll have a Saint Nick watch something that they'll usually do in the morning after they open their boots. But one thing I do want to do this year is like a little meal. And so if you don't know, the candy cane is a symbol for Saint Nick because of his bishop's staff. It's the same shape of a candy cane. So I was thinking that it would be fun to do like the candy cane shape or the bishop's staff shape pull apart pizza, if you kind of know what I'm talking about. I'll try to post a picture here of like what I mean, but I was thinking doing a few different flavors, like maybe a pepperoni one, maybe a spinach and artichoke one, maybe an Italian sausage, or, you know, something like that, having a few different options to pull from, and then having those as dinner. So that would be a fun way, again, to incorporate it. And I like that it's going to be a pull apart option or easy on the go option, because that tonight, or this year, it does happen to fall on a night where we are all out busy doing things with sports and such. So it does, it's a good option for whether you're at home and you just, you know, kind of want it on the table and look pretty and pull apart and have a meal, or if you're on the go, you can kind of take it and pull it. So I do really like having that option, and that's something new we're going to do this year. So yeah, if you don't celebrate St. Nick's Day, I think you should. It's one of our favorite December like traditions. It happens earlier in the month, which is really exciting. You know, it gives you a little something before, you know, the couple weeks break before actual Christmas, and a good way to just tie in all the different parts of it. It's super fun for the kids, super fun for me. I really enjoy it, and I think it's a good tradition. So let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do it, I hope this gives you some good ideas, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.